Mixtapes and DVDs is my era.
Facts.
We did it better.
Yep.
Pelly leathers,
Facts.
ACG boots. We 80s babies and early 90s when it got grimy.
real.
I was out of this world, you could not find me unless you check the lobby. Hustling was my hobby. We was lobby boys
Yep.
before Jim Jones. You could catch me in Harlem eating Jimbos. DVD Era TV back at y'all with another one. Y'all know the slogan. Let's get straight into this one. Now, I just did a video on the real 50 Cent Calvin Martin, and I gave y'all a rundown on who he was in the 80s. Let's run the clip. Now, Calvin Martin, aka the real 50 Cent, was born in the Bronx but raised in Brooklyn. As a teenager, he began doing crimes and he'll end up on Rikers Island. He also had a street clique called the Brooklyn Zoo. Now, 50 Cent would spend a lot of time in Fort Greene, and he also was known to run with the Paid in Full posse, as shown on the back of R0BBED and Rakim Paid in Full album cover. 50 Cent would terrorize the streets of Brooklyn and all over New York, and he was known to roll with 2 revolvers, robbing any and everybody during the 80s. He was known to rob drug dealers and numerous rappers as well. Now, it's reported that 50 Cent was shot 24 times on 9 separate occasions and committed around 30 murders. And in 1987, his run had come to an end, and 50 Cent was unalived in Albany houses in a stairwell. Some of the things I didn't mention was how he got his name 50 Cent. Now, the answer to that question would be dependent on who you ask or who you speak to or who you see cover the real 50 Cent story. Now, some people say he got his name from being a guy that was on the smaller side. He was real short, and some people say it's because he'll rob you no matter how much money you had on you, even if it was 50 Cent, or his ties to the 5% of nation. And it's even said that he once came in a dice game with 50 Cent and left with $500. Now, to get the correct answer, you will have to speak to someone who really knew him. Now, 50 Cent and another well-known street legend, Jimmy Henchman, will meet on Rikers Island in C-74 Juvenile Detention Center. Now, according to Jimmy Henchman, he says 50 Cent was asking people in their house who he was because Jimmy Henchman had on so much jewelry, so he was interested in knowing who he was and why he was able to rock out with all that jewelry on the island. Now, Henchman even goes on to say that 50 Cent transferred out of his house because they was on opposing sides and 50 felt outnumbered. Now, as I said before, 50 was a well-known stick-up kid, and he mainly targeted drug dealers and rappers. Now, one of the rappers 50 caught slipping would be a teenage LL Cool J. Now, supposedly 50 Cent to see LL Cool J in a White Castle parking lot in Brooklyn, and he'll rob him for a solid gold rope chain at gunpoint. Now, this rope chain that 50 took from LL, it said that he gave it to his daughter, as you can see her wearing in a couple pictures with him. So it definitely wasn't safe in them streets in the 80s. Now, he even ran down on Jam Master Jay, I'm understanding, you get what I'm saying? So he definitely was terrorizing the streets. But if y'all want me to cover more content like this, jump in my comment section and let me know on what topics. But anyway, if you're a fan of these old hip-hop street stories, tell a friend about my page. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification button. More content coming. 100.